Yeah, so we are live streaming now. Welcome, Rajkumar. Good to see you after a long time.
Hi Ranjini, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
How are things with you?
Ranjini, sorry that I'm in travel now. I will not be able to switch on my video.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. All right. Welcome, Chanchala. Uh, all right. Good to see you guys. And each one of
Thank
you,
you.
community creators. So happy to have you here with my new offering. So quickly for everyone, we are live streaming on Facebook. And those who are on videos, people can see. So those who are off video, you are safe. All right. So I have some good news to share. Like, I think me and Varsha are on a run since December. Been running, and looks like this year is going to be a marathon for us. Because we are spreading our reach globally this time. So welcome, Varsha, to this conversation, as you will be co-leading this session with me. So, as my latest retreat leader from the Millionaire Coaches community, you are partnering me in the next retreat. So, quickly introduce yourself and briefly tell the people about your journey and uh, what are we up to today. You can set the tone of this conversation.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Ranjini. Thanks for the invite. It's always wonderful to work with, empowered women. It kind of, keeps my energy going. So, hello, everyone. I'm Varsha Ganesh. I'm an empowerment coach and best-selling author and a trainer, a teacher always at heart. And my journey has been one which started from a very personal struggle of mine. And now I'm very, very passionate about working in the field of trauma healing. So that is where my core focus is. I work with people to empower them to take control over their lives and overcome trauma. So that's how I stepped on this journey. And in this journey, I have learned a lot of things. And one such thing was creating a retreat, which is a very, very, very powerful space for healing, connecting, and empowerment. So today, I think that is what we're going to discuss about as to why this Agra retreat. So
Yeah. Thank you, dear, for giving us a start. So, those of you who are watching me for the first time, I'm Ranjini Sanjay. I'm a business coach, and I've been in this space for last 4 years as a mentor. We have created a community of coaches, life coaches, healers, and we are here to, as Varsha said, transform our people. Well, and we started our journey with retreats as a community last year, and I met Varsha personally, though we have been working together as mentor and mentee. But the chance of meeting in person and my whole idea of doing retreats, like I do a unique version which I feel should be offered to my audience. So my invitation to all retreat leaders is that, or if even if you're planning a workshop in person, do it your way. Okay, and you don't have to copy anyone. You have to be an amazing host, and somebody who is there to make that experience last a lifelong, or maybe beyond, we don't know. So we have created magic and miracles from the retreat. So retreat is a space, as Varsha said, where your vision comes to existence. We get to hear the amazing dreams and desires and the mission people have, and in a year's time I have seen them become real. Like, it's like fast track. So one of such example is Varsha, who was a newbie when we met last year, and today she has done her own retreat, and we are partnering and committed to continue this transformation as we are progressing in 2025. So The goal for 2025 as a community is to do business beyond boundaries. So that's why we are inviting international audience to Agra. And Taj Mahal is the one of the wonders of the world, and the world look ups to visit India at least once to, just be on this land and enjoy the diverse culture. And there's so many things. India is really, a go-to place for people around the world. So I chose, Taj Mahal as one of the places like people will look forward to travel at least once in a lifetime to, visit the wonder of the world. And Taj Mahal is this month being the month of love.
Yeah.
And I think we have introduced the event at the right time. It's a symbol of love, that is eternal kind of. So yeah, so the point is the retreat we have the basic theme that we come across is well-being and business. So the retreat has two major takeaways. You get to take some amazing strategies from the speakers, like how they can take care of their well-being, energy, mindset, and a lot of other personal and professional growth strategies, plus the connections, the communication. So this has been a foundation since the beginning why we do retreat. So moving ahead with the conversation, Varsha, quickly tell the audience like what what was your inspiration in curating the content, because you are the person behind what is going to be delivered. So tell us about that.
Ranjini, I think as you immediately came up with this idea, I jumped on it. What better way to express that love, passion, and desire that is within me than curating a program around the same topic. So basically, I'm very passionate about this entire concept, because I'm a sucker for love. I'm a hopeless romantic. That's what I call myself. And when it comes to love and connections, I'm a I kind of I cannot let go of that opportunity. Being a very passionate person, and I have already experienced the magic of a retreat, and the magic that unfolds at a retreat is something beyond words. It is the lovely connections that we build, and it is that wonderful support that we actually build. And wherever we are stuck or whenever we are doing something, we always have people having our backs, and that is one of the magics that unfolds, I feel, is our wonderful support. Also, when we kind of go there and be ourselves, it's an area where you can just be yourself. Who's judging you? It's a judgment free zone. So obviously, that is another need of the hour, just to be yourselves. So when given a chance, why would I say no to it? So I jumped on board immediately.
Yeah, with the romance, I agree with you. I'm
Yeah.
also a romantic person. So yes, definitely love is, love heals. Love is one thing that can heal, Nothing works better than love. So I have my own personal experiences around it. But anyway, moving forward around communication. So when you have a great relationship with your own self, you are good at connecting with others. So that shows up in your business, in your professional life, the way you connect. And being a service provider, this is a very required ingredient, and this plays a very important role when it comes to your marketing and sales, the
Correct.
communication, the connection that you build with your audience, and the trust, because
Correct.
that's when they open their pockets and pay you, right?
Correct. Correct.
It's the ingredient that is what we are going to work in the retreat, in a deeper way, and how to get a next level when it comes to creating global connections and
Correct.
being loving people, loving to serve them beyond boundary, like irrespective of the color and language,
Absolutely.
color of your skin and the language they speak. So that's the
Absolutely.
point. All right. So this Fridays are going to be a sequence of sessions where you will meet other speakers who are coming to Agra and delivering the sessions, and what are they curating, why you should be there in person with them
Correct.
to learn, other than just enjoying the
Correct.
Taj view, we have selected a luxurious location. You
Yes.
can. I am really looking at view, seeing Taj Mahal from my room. That is
Yeah.
one excited aspect of
Yes, you have chosen what Shah Jahan wanted. He was imprisoned and by Aurangzeb, and he just said, "I just want to see the Taj Mahal," and that's exactly what you've done for yourself.
So you can
Yes.
just have that view, the it's I've been there, I've visited Taj Mahal, I've seen the magnanimity of that monument, and that's the location. Like you can see the Taj Mahal from your room.
I think
And
that's the most romantic thing you can say to anybody out here.
we have couples joining this retreat, and I
Yeah,
think
I know.
that's one memorable memory they'll thank me forever
Yeah,
for in my
yes, yes, yes. You've given them an opportunity to reconnect with themselves. But Ranjini, even for people who are going to be there on their own, right? This, I think, is going to give them an opportunity to connect with themselves. Like you said, unless and until you feel connected with your own self, right? Sometimes we lose it in the din of, running a business, a family, children. You have so many schedules that you're matching every single day. You kind of lose connection with your own self. You forget who you are for some time, the passion that is within you. There is so much that is hidden, right? And this, I think, gives you that outlet. Just be yourself, you breathe and you express. And, even if somebody says get up and dance, you are not worried because who cares? It's a place where you can just be yourself because nobody there is going to judge you. And let me tell you, creating that kind of a safe space, I always call it a safe space because that's where you can be yourself with no one judging who you are or what you're doing at that point in time. And that little takeaway will stay with you for such a lovely, it's going to be there with you for a long time, creating a lot of ripples of changes over a period of time. I
Hmm.
thought, that was very important for people to know.
I agree. And this is another opportunity that you can bring your friend. I could hear from you, yeah, you're bringing your friend, like, no. So the coaches community that we are in is a group, no, away different from family. Like, no, if I'm sitting at home, I'm right now in this Zoom, I'm meeting a family member on the other side, which is not exactly, where I live physically. But there is another space, we connect, we have a vibe, we have a common vision that we are traveling together. So getting into the detail, Varsha, what is the sessions like, no? Considering love
Yeah,
and connection, what have
yes.
you picked for these 3 days?
Yes. See, because love and connection is the theme, the entire theme is around it. So there's going to be a lovely flow where we're going to start off with, personal connection. So we always start with a personal connection where we set an intention of what we desire for this retreat. So once we start with ourselves, right? Once we understand what is it that we are here for, then we move on with the next steps. So the next steps are where we have curated sessions around communication. We have curated sessions around mindfulness, and there is going to be a lot of movement. See, whenever I talk about all of this, it is understanding yourself as well as all of your relationships. So we have sessions around relationships, we have around communication, then we have reflection time as well, which is so beautiful because it's going to be more a storytelling kind of a session where we're all going to get really personal, where you can share your experiences. So we're going to have a reflection session, and of course mornings, early morning, we're going to have a movement session where we're going to have a little bit of meditation, we're going to have some yoga. All of this is going to be there as well. So it's going to be a complete package. It's going to be a package where you're going to be learning a lot of you're going to be learning a lot of techniques from a lot of lovely ladies there, because believe me, their sessions are awesome. We have selected lovely speakers. We have fantastic speakers in this for this retreat. I can tell you that because I have attended all of their sessions. I know, and I know for a fact that we're going to have fun because the mix and the aura that each one brings to the session is amazing. The kind of energy that each one brings is amazing. So just imagine you're going to have 6 different people taking 6 different sessions. Imagine the energy level, imagine the connect, and imagine the magic that will keep unfolding at every level. So it's all about work. One, you're going to work with yourself, so you're going to understand what it is, who you are. Self love, start with self love, because when you love yourself, you have a lot more to offer to the other people as well. Then we move on to the other connections with all our communication and other activities. So this is how we have curated the entire program. Lots of work between couples, between friends, between whoever, you just get another person with you. A lot of work can be done with between yourself and with the others, with the others as well. But Ranjini, that's not all. I know that you have curated some very, very, very special bonuses as well for people who are going to register for this retreat as our speakers. So why don't you walk us through that?
So, so all the retreat speakers that we have identified and those who have already onboarded in in our program, and you'll be hearing them in the next Friday, one after the other. I've lined up the sessions. Um, uh, they are all people who want to have their own events like this, and being a mentor and a partner in this journey, it's not just being part of my retreat and learning how to do both like in front of the stage as well as the backdrop, what goes in behind to create this amazing experience for people. They get to learn this behind the scenes. Plus, they have a bonus of a done for you service, which is very essential right at this moment. Some of them are just beginning with this journey of coaching, and we have come a long way after the pandemic. Like, we are no more limited to the Zoom box that people want to meet, and the more of AI coming into picture, where you have chatbots responding to your messages, we really want human connections, human experiences, to really, have that, a soul being nourished, a soul
True.
nourishment, in life. So people are really, looking at those authentic connections and human touch when it comes to, training and development programs. So that's why retreat, I feel, is should be part of your package when it comes to your coaching or practice as a healer or a coach. So I will be partnering with them to deliver their own retreat. So it's not like you are like it's a done retreat is done and we say goodbye. It's a journey. Like the way they have partnered with me, we will be there to support them when they do their own. And I think speakers have lined up their sessions already. They've booked the calendar that the next will be mine and like that. So it's like we are giving the baton to the other speakers. So you have a team to support you both with the sales and marketing, plus the creatives, the design, the curation of the program, getting people, and all that we have got from experience of doing. I think we have done more than 4 events by this time, and we are bringing that experience, like how we are really elevating and how you can even integrate a retreat program with your coaching. It's like part of the service that you offer. It's not like this is a one-time thing and my coaching is a separate thing. We are integrating both the online and the offline world. So, and this is one way of elevating the value that you offer your audience. At the same time, the price. You can charge premium for these services. So this
Wonderful,
is
Ranjini.
what I
That's a good takeaway for all of us. That's lovely, actually. You're giving us so much. It's a lot of value for, I think, what you know the investment is. Fantastic.
Yeah. So Varsha, quickly, I want you to tell, we already have few sports books for the speakers, and
Yeah.
mm, how, like, if somebody is interested in looking at becoming a speaker in this, and because you will get a full, video coverage, the photography, and other aspects of, the retreat, and how they can sign up for the slot.
Very simple. We already have messages. We are kind of reaching out to all of you. You are already a part of our WhatsApp group. So if you're interested in partnering with us, just drop in a DM to either of us, and we'll get back in touch with you. And everything, like we already said, the speaker spot will give you a 90-minute session. So you could actually take a complete 90-minute session. The stage is all yours. You'll have participants. What more could you ask? So people, we bringing the people in, you could deliver your session and everything will be covered. So you can use that later on your own social media posts. You'll get your profile done beautifully. Everything will be so authentic and so professional. When you take it back, it actually leverages your presence as well. So that way, if you are really considering, oh, should I really do it at this point in time, or I could push it, this today is the best time to do anything, because I think like I think from Kung Fu Panda this has become a very famous thing, right? They say today is a gift, and that is why it's called the present. So today is what we have in hand. So go ahead and you make best use of it, and go ahead and try it. But I could tell you that it will be worth the investment, because the takeaway is, even though we keep talking about it, it is very less. We can only put so many things in words. What you take away and what you become after is a phenomenal change as a human being. See, I will tell you that because it was like a metamorphosis. Once I decided to do the retreat, I have spoken to Ranjini. We've been speaking for months. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? And then one day we said, no, I am getting in and doing it. The kind of change, right, it brought in me, I think that it exudes that confidence, it exudes that power, and it also exudes that, unshakable faith that I can do anything. That nothing kind of deters me anymore. There were a lot of my own beliefs that broke in this process. So, it's a beautiful way of blossoming into somebody that you want to become. So it's right there. It's all right there in your hands. And but at this point, Ranjini, I want to ask, it's like how I told you, there is reflection time in the retreat. I want you to reflect and tell me one such lovely incident of any transformation that you have experienced personally, or maybe somebody in your retreat has experienced. It's always nice to have a story, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Good that you pointed out. For me, like to continue the conversation, were telling like, no, even I had butterflies when I did my first retreat, and people were traveling. Some people were coming by car, some were flying, and I was like, oh my God, I've taken such a huge responsibility to bring people together. No, though I've managed two schools in my past, to still coming back after pandemic, sitting at home for 5 years, you have those butterflies. But then, yes, once you cross that bridge, it's a complete game changer. It completely changed the way people started to look at me, my business, my brand. It is it gave that position, the authority that I know, and the confidence definitely. And the magic, which I was actually not expecting, it was like beyond my expectation, was you coming up with the vision of launching your coaching, and then like in a year's time you have your brand already set, you have positioned your authority, you're a retreat leader. And it was in your I remember in the clarity call, or maybe the first session we did, I want to create a safe space for
Yeah.
healing. It's
Yeah.
there for you. Other example I can give is Dr. Sumati. Though she is a therapist for so many decades and she has her practice, and she's an amazing speaker, influencer, but she has a vision of doing that mind cafe, which she, we talk in our coaching sessions, and it is a reality today. She's launching her first center in April. And I remember she declared this in my retreat, like my first centers will come, three centers, I remember she said, and she's starting with Chennai and Bangalore. And she found an investor for her dream idea of creating a cafe where people can come and book a counseling or appointment basis, and simply went out. Being a therapist, she just wanted to create that space that they don't have to go home and fight with their family.
Correct.
Simply went out and just be free of all those stress and trauma and go back home relaxed. Isn't that amazing? It's like
That's
it
beautiful.
was a dream project she had, and
Yes. Yes.
and
I think Ranjini, just to add on to it, I think what happens is when you are in the presence of people who are ready to reach for the stars, right? It gives you that push. It's just that just being connected with all those kind of people, because the connection continues. You're never going to get disconnected after. The connection continues, and just being there in that keeps pushing you, keeps driving you, and that's how dreams become a reality. And yes, and like you say, I'm so happy that I did do that last year with you.
yeah, and then at your retreat, we have some amazing declarations being, and I'm sure in a year's time, you will see that coming through in reality for all those people who came to your retreat in January.
Yeah.
And I know we are creating magic with this space that we are creating and the people we are bringing. So if you are ready for magic and miracles, join our retreat.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that should be the our message for the day, right? If
Yeah.
you believe magic can happen, join in because the magic always unfolds. And final message from you, Ranjini, just so we wrap up the session.
Yeah, and that is it. Like I think this was not like in my agenda when it came to delivering a retreat, because it's a, I would say, return on investment, which I teach you, right? No, after the retreat, what happens in your
Yeah.
life, the return on investment is huge, and not less than a magic or miracle. That the dreams that was staying stuck for so many years coming through in just a year's time, and you're just, catching hold and owning that up. So if you're up to something, come to our space, we will take care of you, and we become partner with you in fulfilling that. So that's the invitation.
And we are amazing hosts. Yes. Come and experience.
Reach out to Varsha or me if you want to be a speaker, get the hot no spotlight, use the social media, leverage the video and photographs, leverage the community. You
Community.
have international audience, you can make global connections, and expand your work and do business beyond boundary, which is my mission for from 2025, like which is I'm holding on, and it is kind of unfolding. So see you next Friday with the new speaker, and we are going to build you, and we're going to give you the behind the scenes what's going on until we meet you in Agra. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Good night, all of you. And see
Thank
you
you.
soon.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
joining by the Zoom. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.